Hey guys, welcome back to another live. Hope everybody's okay. So we're back. Okay. Okay, so welcome back, guys, to another live. Hope everybody's doing great. Let's tap on our screen. Let's get the likes to 2,000 likes. Once we get to 2,000 likes, then we can get started with the analysis. Double tap on your screen. Double tap on your screen, guys. Let's get the likes up. If you're just joining, welcome. Great to have you here. We're back here live on TikTok and on YouTube to analyze, trade, and learn. We're just getting started. Let's get the likes to 2,000. If I can get everybody to tap on the screen, that would be great. We're sitting at 28 likes right now, but if we can tap to get it to 3,000, that would be great. Once we get to 2,000 likes, then we can begin the analysis. So let's tap on our screen, guys. Double tap. Let's get the likes up. Double tap on your screen. Double tap, guys. Let's get the likes to 2,000. Once we get to 2,000 likes, then we can start with the analysis. Double tap. So we're going to start off by analyzing gold, number one. Okay. Once we are done with the analysis of gold, then we will start analyzing GBP USD. Okay. So for today's live, because I'm coming a little bit late, I'm not gonna stay too long. Okay, normally I come live at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. So for today, we'll just do the analysis quickly for like 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna go off. I'll come back tomorrow at 9:30. Okay. So tomorrow I'm gonna do my best to come on time, 9:30 a.m. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, join the Telegram group so you can get notified whenever I come live. You can also get free signals if you're in my Telegram group. A lot of valuable information in there. Make sure you join it. The link is in the bio. Just head over to the bio so you can join the Telegram group. Okay. So we're going to begin the analysis soon. Let's tap on our screen. We just have 1,000 more likes to go before we can start the analysis. So double tap on your screen, guys. Let's tap, 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 double tap, double tap. Please, thank you, Mr. Will. I can see you liking the live. I appreciate it. Those who are not liking, can you turn the music down? Yeah, usually I turn it down once. Once I start analyzing, I turn the music down. Thank you. What's his name? Yeah, to all those liking the live, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Guys, the quicker you like the live, the sooner we can start the analysis. Remember, we only have 30 minutes today, so please let's get the likes to at least 2,000. This really helps to boost it helps to boost the views in the live, increase the engagement so that more other traders can also tune in and be able to see it. If you're not liking the live, you're not sharing, other traders are not going to be able to tune in. So please show support by tapping on your screen. All you got to do is just keep tapping on your screen using your finger. That is it. Okay, just keep tapping on the screen. That's all. We're aiming for 2,000 likes so we can start. I signed up for the VIP, but I haven't been added to the group. Okay. I will check. Okay. If you signed up for the VIP, most likely I haven't responded to your message. So I'm going to respond to you. Just give me a few hours today. Okay. You will be added to the group. Okay. So without wasting time, let me just get started because you guys, I don't know what's going on. Okay. 2,000 likes. Perfect. Thank you so much for getting us to 2,000 likes. Really appreciate it. Welcome back, guys, to another live. I hope everybody's doing great. We're back here live on TikTok and also on YouTube to analyze and trade. All right, so this is a live that I do every single week, Monday to Thursday. I come live at 9:30 a.m. and I'm here to analyze the Forex market, just analyze a few pairs like gold, GBP USD, AUD USD, and I provide you guys with basic trading knowledge. This is a great place to learn about trading. If you are a beginner, make sure you follow me on TikTok and also join my free Telegram group so you can get more signals and more information completely for free. So without further ado, let's get started with the analysis. Number one, I just want to quickly look at GBP USD here and just quickly tell you guys, for GBP USD, I see that it's going to go down. Okay. So GBP USD right now, it is bearish. Okay. So it's going to short. Okay. I don't want to use the word sell, but, so let me just type it on the screen. So 1.3451. Okay, 1.3451. That's the first TP for GBP USD. And then the second TP is gonna be, let me just quickly switch to the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so 34.42. And then the SL, let's tap on our screen, guys. Let's get the likes to 10,000. That's the next target. Okay, so that's GBP USD. We're going to analyze it. Okay, I'll come back to that in a minute. But for now, this is the current direction. This is where I'm anticipating the price to get to. First target is 1.3451. And then the second target is 1.3561. Okay. And you can enter the short where the price is right now. Essentially, two areas to enter. First goes right here. Second, if the price keeps going higher, it just gives you the opportunity to enter, at a better price. So yeah, so that's the trade for GBP USD. Now let's start with the analysis for gold. We're gonna get started here with analyzing gold. Let's continue to tap on our screen. Let's get the likes up to 10,000. Okay, so I'm going to start off here by looking at gold. Let's switch to, let's start off by looking at the daily time frame. Okay, I'm going to quickly look at the daily time frame here. Just make this. Okay, so this is gold on the daily time frame. Okay, so on the daily time frame here for gold, what do we see? The price is currently trending up. Okay, it's in a uptrend, and it has made its way. What is the highest so far this week? It has gone all the way to 33.63, and then now we seem to be getting rejected. Okay, I'm going to switch to the 1 hour time frame so we could see where gold could be heading down to. Okay, but for now, based on the daily time frame, we can see that we are in an uptrend. Price came back to this previous higher high here, and then it held it. It made its way halfway to this previous high, and yeah, and then now it got rejected. Okay, it got rejected around 33.63, pull back a little bit, and then now it has, broken this resistance. Okay, but yeah, on the daily time frame right now, the strongest resistance is basically, this previous high. Price has not broken it yet. Okay, so for the market to continue going higher on the daily time frame, it would need to break above. It would need to break above this current resistance here. Okay, so it hasn't broken it. So let's now let's head down to the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so on the 1 hour time frame, what do we see? Okay, so on the 1 hour time frame, we have an uptrend that's currently playing out right now. Okay, so we have this nice uptrend. Okay, and now this uptrend, okay, the market, this is where the price is at right now. Okay, so it looks like the market could be heading down. Okay, it looks like it could be heading down because of the fact that it has lost this important support here, 33.69. So that 33.69 was an important level for gold to hold. But right now, unfortunately, it has broken this low here. So now I believe it should be heading down. Okay, that's what we can see. It started selling off once it broke this current support here, 33.69. This is the candle that broke that low. So after that breakout, the price also couldn't hold this support. So the next area that could have helped the price to bounce back up would have been this, this fair value gap right here. But the price also didn't hold that support either. It actually broke below it, right? So it broke below it. So now this turned into resistance. You can see now what the price did is after breaking below this support here of 33.63, okay, it then went back to do a retest. That area would have been a good area for a short. And then now we've just been heading down lower and lower. And I think this movement is going to most likely continue until, okay, there's a high chance the price could be heading back down to 32.70. Okay, there's a very high chance that it could be heading back down to 32.72, and it could even go lower than that. Okay, based on what I am seeing. So for gold right now, I would say the best trade to be looking out for right now is a short. A good area to have shorted it would have been right at this breakout. Okay, that's of course number one. Price broke out, and then this pullback here would have been a good area to enter. The price is no longer there. So what do you do at this point? Okay, so at this point, we're going to look at the current this current movement here that the price is forming here. Okay, so on this current movement here, what do we have? We have a previous low right here at 33.51. Okay, that 33.51 is now a resistance area which price is returning to. So that is one area, one good area to actually short. Okay, price is, I don't think it's there yet. Let me just move this line. Okay, so you can look for short on gold. Number one, 33.50, 33.51, around there. And then if the price keeps going higher, the next area, another good area for a short is this current resistance here between 33.67 and 33.63. These are the two areas where you want to look for shorts. Okay, so number one is 33.51. And then number two, if it keeps going higher, then we have 33.63, 33.67. I don't expect the price to break back above 33.67. Okay, if for whatever reason it breaks above 33.67, then that just means that it's going to most likely, it's going to continue going up. But for now, as long as we remain below 33.67, it is going to just slowly start heading down. Okay, so for gold right now, the best trades to be looking out for right now is short. First target is going to be, you can target 33.16 as the first TP. Second TP, you can target 32.76. And then final TP, 32.42. Okay, so this is it. For the next few hours, gold is going to be bearish. Okay, based on what I'm seeing. The only thing that's going to change that is if it ends up breaking back above, 33.67, then of course that's going to switch. Now we're no longer bearish. It's going to, continue heading higher. But for now, we are bearish, right? So that is basically gold. Now let's head over to the next pair on our list, which is GBP/USD. Double tap on your screen. If you're just joining the live, welcome. Great to have you here. What I'm doing right now is analyzing the Forex market. This is what I do whenever I come live here on TikTok. I come here to analyze a few Forex pairs, tell you guys my thoughts on where I think the price could be heading. This is a great place to learn about trading and how to analyze the Forex market and all that if you're a beginner. I come live from Monday to Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Make sure to follow me on TikTok and join my free Telegram group so you can get more signals and more information completely for free. So let's head over to the next pair on our list, which is GBP/USD. Okay, so GBP/USD is next on the list. Okay, I just realized you guys cannot see my screen. So let me analyze GBP/USD here. Let's see what's going on with GBP/USD. Okay, so with GBP/USD, I say right now it's gonna go down. Okay, it's gonna go down, but let's see here. So this is the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so this is the 1 hour time frame here. The market. So GBP/USD here was bearish and then it switched. Okay, it switched. So where do we want to look for opportunities to go long? Okay, the best area for now to go long. Oops, let me just remove this. Okay, so yeah, the best area to go long on GBP/USD as of right now would be down here around around 1.3441, 1.3427. Okay, this is going to be the best area to go long on GBP/USD. This is going to be the best area to go long on GBP/USD. For now, the market is there's a bearish pattern that I'm seeing that should bring the price all the way back down to this level where I say we can look for opportunities to go long. Okay, so this bearish pattern should bring the price back down to around 1.34, 1.3448, 1.3441. This is where GBP/USD should get to without breaking this current high. Okay, so the current high is 35.60. So yeah, so if we break above that, then of course that means it's heading higher. But as long as we remain below that level, it's going to go back down. Okay, so for now on this 1 hour time frame, it is actually bearish. Okay, on this 1 hour time frame, GBP/USD is slightly bearish on this 1 hour time frame. On the daily time frame, let me switch to the daily time frame. Okay, so on the daily time frame, on the daily time frame it's bullish. Okay, because we have an uptrend right now, and the previous low hasn't gotten broken, so the price, the uptrend is still intact on the daily time frame. Okay, so areas to look for long on the daily time frame is, let's see here, let me zoom in. Okay, so on the daily time frame, a good area to have gone long would have been down over here at this previous high. Okay, so 34.45, that would have been the best area for you to go long based on this daily time frame uptrend. Okay, so if you didn't go long on GPUSD at this pullback, right, when the price returned back to 1.3443, that area, if you didn't go long there and you want to go long now, it's not a good idea, okay, because the price is now back at this resistance, okay, the previous high or the current high. It is the current resistance and the price is literally back at that area, and this is not an area to go long. Whenever you want to go long, always make sure you're entering your long at the previous high, which is supposed to act as support, or around the previous higher low, right, which is supposed to act as support as well. Okay, so this area where the prices are right now is a horrible area to go long, no matter what you think, no matter what you believe the price is about to do. If you think the price is about to go up, whatever, you just don't want to go long there. Okay, you could end up getting trapped. Okay, so yeah, so for now, if the price of GPUSD ends up, dropping back down again, we could look for long around that same area where it ended up finding support, right? So that's the 1.3443. Okay, so if it comes back down there, it could find support there. However, okay, one thing to note, the way the current daily candle closes is going to be super important. All right, if this current daily candle closes bearish, there's a high chance the price will come. It's going to come one way or the other. It's coming back here. Okay, but if the candle closes bearish, the price comes back to this low here. Okay, this support 1.3416. It comes to that area and it breaks below it. It is going to go down. Okay, so you can look for short on GPUSD if that happens. All right, if the price comes back at 1.3416 and it breaks below it, right? We just break below it on 1 hour 30 minutes time frame. This is gonna send the price all the way down to this low here. Okay, so that is an area to also look for short if that happens. Okay, but for now, in the short term, on the 1 hour time frame, it is bearish. Okay, and I've already written down the target. Let me try to bring it up again. Let's tap on our screen, guys. Let's get the likes up to 30 or to 10,000. Double tap on your screen, guys. Let's get the likes to 30. What do I keep saying 30? Let's get the likes to 10,000. Double tap. Double tap on your screen. Feel free to ask questions, right? If you have any questions about the analysis that I've done so far, if there's something you didn't understand, this is your chance to ask question. One way to learn is by asking questions, and you have that opportunity right now. Okay. So, so far I've analyzed gold, which, like I said, it is bearish, so you want to be looking for shorts, right? And I've analyzed GBPUSD, which is also slightly bearish, so you want to be looking for shorts. Now, what is next on the list? Let's look at the next pair, which is AUD/USD. Okay, so for AUD/USD, let me bring it up here. Okay, so this is AUD/USD on the daily time frame. Okay, so AUD/USD on the daily time frame, the price of AUD/USD has just been like very congested. Like it's just not really doing much, right? Currently, it's just been moving between this vertical support and vertical resistance. Okay, so we have um yeah, so we have vertical resistance here, and then we have the vertical support right here. Let me try to connect the dot properly. Okay, so this is what the price has been doing. It's just moving between this. Okay, but now if we look at the trend, let me delete this. Okay, the current trend, if I zoom out, here, the current trend here for this pair here, it is bearish. Okay, the price of AUD USD, if you look at it, if you zoom out, this is a bearish trend. Okay, the price has just been going lower and lower, forming lower highs and lower low. The current low is right over here. The previous low is right over here. And then the previous lower high is right over here. What has the price done so far? It has successfully broken above the previous, it has broken above the previous lower high, okay, which is a signal that the price could be changing direction. However, what it hasn't done is it hasn't broken above the second lower high, okay? So the second lower high is very critical point for the market to actually tell us that it actually does want to go higher, okay? So this second lower high is an area where the AUD USD actually didn't break. It actually got rejected, as you can see here. Okay, so that's where I have that red rectangle there on the screen. You can see what the price did. It came to that point and then it received massive rejection. So this could actually result in the price selling off. Okay, and if it does sell off, where can we look for opportunities to go long? We can look for opportunity to go long. Let me just mark it. Okay, so we can look for opportunity to go long on AUD USD around 60.89. Okay, so that's one potential area to go long in AUD USD. And in terms of short, okay, this is an area to have shorted. Okay, but right now the price is going to go down, so I believe entering a short on AUD USD is a good idea. And if you do enter a short, set your SL above this current resistance here. Okay, so slightly above 65.52. That would be the area to short. Okay, that would be the area to set your SL slightly above 65.52. Set your SL right over there. And then target number 1, 63.44. Target number 2, 61.19. Let me actually write all these targets down. Okay, so AUD USD. Okay, and then TP number 2. 61.88. Okay, and then lastly, zero 0.6095. Okay. Okay. So yeah, and then stop loss 65, 65, 52. Okay. So there you have it. That is the next trade opportunity available for us today. AUD/USD short, GBP/USD short, and gold short as well. Okay, so gold short at 33.51 and 33.63. Okay, so that is it. Okay, I'm done with the analysis. These are like the only pairs I'm going to be analyzing for today. Yeah, is there any questions for those who are watching on the live? If you have any questions regarding trading, this is the time. Feel free to ask. Otherwise, if you guys don't have any questions, then I'm gonna ask a question. I'm gonna try to make this a little bit interactive because I just have a few minutes. Okay, so I'm curious to know, can you analyze USD/JPY? Okay. Good. How many people are beginner? If you're a beginner watching this live, type beginner. If you are, like, what is your experience level in trading? How long have you been trading? 1 year, 2 years, 1 month, 2 months? Curious to know. There's 9 people watching on TikTok, and then we have 8 on YouTube. How many years you guys have been trading, or how long have you been trading? And type in the chat box. How long have you guys been trading? Monga is a beginner, just started. Okay. Daniela, 7 years. Oh, wow. So for 7 years, that's cool. All right, so I'm gonna just switch to USD/JPY. Okay. All right, so let's check out USD/JPY because this is a pair that I did analyze last week, and let's see whether that analysis played out. I told you guys to look for opportunity to go long around 140. What was it? I believe it was, yeah, 140. I believe it was 141.90. Okay, but the price didn't come there. Okay, so this is this pair here, USD/JPY. Oops, you guys can see. So this is this pair here, USD/JPY. What do we see? Let's see what has happened so far. Okay, so the price was in a downtrend. Okay, it was a nice downtrend here, and then it switched from this downtrend to now an uptrend. Right, so how did it switch? It switched by successfully breaking above this previous lower high, number 1, and then not only did it break this lower high, it also broke the second lower high. Okay, so since the price was able to successfully break above that second lower high, this now gave it the ability to be able to push higher. Okay, now as the price kept going higher and higher, it ended up getting rejected. It ended up getting rejected like around over here. Let me just put a line right here. So this is where, okay, so this is where the price got rejected. It got rejected. Yeah, it got rejected at 146.28. Okay, why is it that the price got rejected there? Right, that is something that you may be wondering. Why did the USDJPY get rejected at that specific level? And this rejection actually caused the price like to switch. Okay, it switched from, it basically cleared all this upward movement that it was making, and then it came back down here. Now it's buying again. Okay, so one of the reasons why USDJPY ended up selling at this specific area here, okay, where the blue line is, this is 146.29, is because that is an area of resistance. Okay, that's an area where there's a very strong resistance. That is why price couldn't continue going higher. Now, how do you know the resist? How do you know that? How would you have known that that is an area of resistance? Well, it's pretty simple. You need to look to the left of the chart, right? If you're just focusing on the right, you may not be able to see the resistance. So you always want to look to the left of the chart to figure out where the next resistance is. Okay, usually when the price switches from a downtrend to an uptrend, what tends to happen now is that all the previous, the previous lower highs tends to act as an area of resistance for the price. Okay, these are all areas that when price comes to, it tends to pull back down a little bit. Okay, it tends to pull back down a little bit. Like, I can show you guys how this has been playing out. Okay, you can see once the price successfully broke this second lower high, right, which is a very strong resistance, price then started heading up, right? This is when it broke it, and then as it started going up, we have the first resistance in the way, which is right over here. So this is the first resistance right here. Okay, this is the third lower high, which the price did, tap into. It didn't really fully tap into it, but it got rejected. It started getting rejected when it approached that level. And then after this one, the next resistance is this one, but this resistance, it didn't really react. It broke above it, okay? So now the fourth resistance, which is right here, and this is the one that the market actually reacted from, okay? So it reacted from this resistance. Now, before the price sold off from this resistance, what it did is actually, it went all the way up to 146.20. Let me see, what was the exact price? So it went to 146.28. Okay, it went to 146.28, and that was the point where we saw a massive sell off. Okay, now why is that area an area where we saw a massive sell off? Is because if you look to the left, okay, I marked that area so I can show you guys. Okay, you can see that this is an area that when the price came to back in this was back in May 11, okay, it basically came to that level, and then it got massively rejected and started selling down. Okay, so why is that area very important? Okay, it is because this area, this 146.28, was the previous is the previous high. Okay, so it is the previous high of this uptrend over here. So this uptrend that USDJPY was in, right? This nice uptrend that it was in, okay? The current high was right over here. And then this 146.28 was the previous high, okay? So now what happened here is that when the price came back to this previous high, which is 146.28, it actually failed to hold that area, right? That previous high is supposed to act as support, and the price failed to hold it. Now, anytime the price fails to hold the previous high, which is supposed to act as support, whenever it fails to hold that, what's going to happen if it breaks through, right? If the price breaks below it, then that area is going to act as resistance for the price. Okay, so the price returns back to that area, it is going to sell off. And it did do that right here, as you can see. After the price actually broke right through it, right? This is actually the candle that broke through it. And then after that, what the market did next is it retraced. And guess what? That area now acted as resistance. As you can see, the price got rejected. It ended up breaking back above, but it continues selling off. You know, once it lost this support here, it continues selling off. Okay, and the price has to keep selling off until it comes to this low here, which is basically the main target. Okay, which is the main target. So the price made it down that low either, and then it kept going down. And yeah, so that is the reason why the area was a very strong point for the market to reverse. Now let's see what is happening. Try to see what is the next move that the price could be doing. Okay, so number one, right now it looks like it is buying. Okay, right now it looks like it is buying. But what we're going to do is look at the current direction. Okay, so right now we have a bearish trend. Okay, so we were in an uptrend over here. For now, but price has switched to this bearish trend right now. Okay, so what I'm going to do, let me delete this. This is no longer relevant. Okay, what I'm going to do is look at the previous low right here. Okay, so this is a previous low. And this is our previous lower high. Okay, so let's see what has the price done so far. Okay, so actually, hold up. So this is why you need to be very careful. So the previous low is actually right here. Okay, so the previous lower low, okay, is right here at 142.53. Lower high is at 143.06. Okay, and then lastly, the second main resistance is right here at 144.44. Okay, so that is the main resistance. Okay, so right now what the price has done so far, it has been able to clear this lower high here. Okay, it cleared it, and then this is why this is what's enabling the price to keep going up. Okay, so right now, if the price wants to actually keep going higher, it would need to break above 144.43. Okay, so it would need to break above 144.43, right? Break above that on the 1 hour or 30 minutes time frame. If we break above that, then it's going to go higher. However, if it's going to sell off, then we have, this is an area to short. Okay, so 144.09, okay, is looking like a good area for a short. So I would look for a short at 144.09, stop loss above 144.44. That's where I'll set the stop loss. And yeah, and then if the sell played out great, right, I'm expecting from this area the price should come all the way back down here. However, if it doesn't, if it breaks above this 144.48, then you wait for the pullback, because now it's going to buy and go higher. Okay, so these are the two scenarios that could play out for USD JPY. Either number one is going to sell off around this 144.09 price level, or if it breaks above 144.44, then it's going to go higher. Okay. So for now, you want to look for a short and then only switch to a buy if the price breaks above 144.44. Okay. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Yeah. So this is because the price is bearish right now. Okay. It is. It's currently bearish. So yeah, so that is basically the analysis for USDJPY. I think I'm going to end it here for today. Okay, just quick recap based on what we analyzed today. Number one, we looked at gold. Okay, so for gold, like I said, it is bearish. I'm anticipating a sell continuation. Okay, back down to 32.70 and lower. Okay. And then what else did we look at? We also looked at GBP which is also bearish. I'm anticipating a continuation of sell. Okay. And then we also looked at AUD which is also bearish. Okay. So all the four pairs that we looked at right now are all bearish. So look for selling opportunity, guys. Okay, so I'm going to end the live here for today. Thank you guys for joining today's live. I hope you guys learned one or two things. Make sure to join the Telegram group if you're not already in it. The link to the Telegram channel is in the bio. So head over to my TikTok bio right now and join it. Go to my main TikTok account, which is official. So my main TikTok is okay, so go and follow me on my main TikTok, and this is where you'll also be able to see the link to the Telegram channel. Okay, so with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in today. Thank you for all the likes. I appreciate it. And those who follow, thank you. Make sure to join the Telegram group as well. On YouTube, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're not yet subscribed. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Hope you guys have a lovely day. Take care and bye for now.